We begin this half hour on a push to protect Connecticut first responders. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Sarah Sanchez.
And I'm Tim Lambers. Now, specifically, we're talking about firefighters. Governor Ned Lamont signed legislation that updates Connecticut's cancer relief program.
Fox 61's Alicia Hercules spoke with state officials to learn more about these changes for our first responders.
Firefighters may spend several years on the front line to save and protect others, but after their service, many battle with cancer. This new law expansion signed by the governor Friday hopes to better address those issues. The original Connecticut Firefighters Cancer Relief Fund was created in 2016 to provide resources to firefighters diagnosed with cancer because of their work.
What this fund is about is making sure that in the really devastating situation that a firefighter is diagnosed with cancer, that they have access to the resources and that they need to take care of themselves and their family during that really difficult time.
Christopher Albany, the District 5 Vice President of the Uniformed Professional Firefighters Association of Connecticut, says this program is important to firefighters across the state who put their lives on the line daily.
Firefighters, when they sign up and take the oath for the job, we understand there's risk. You're going into a fire, you're going into dangerous situations every day. We understand that risk. But until recently, we didn't anticipate that risk being the silent killer, which is cancer.
Albany says they now have more than 30 members across the state actively battling cancer. The program initially covered several cancers affecting the brain, skeletal, digestive, and respiratory cancers. However, the law has now expanded to cover skin cancer, which is one of the top 10 cancers that firefighters develop, according to the Firefighter Cancer Support Network.
We know that the rates of cancer diagnoses for firefighters are higher than average citizens, and that's a function of being exposed to carcinogens both in the workplace from fighting fires, but also the gear that they often wear.
According to the Firefighter Cancer Support Network, recent studies show that all 3 layers of firefighter turnout gear contain PFAS, better known as forever chemicals. These are often linked to cancer and other serious health effects.
Across the state, firefighters are putting on gear multiple times a day. They're contaminated right away. Never mind going into the atmospheres, into fires, into hazardous material incidents that contaminate them even more.
Last month, the state comptroller worked on making an administrative change to the state's health care plan to allow firefighters to get regular, free, enhanced cancer screenings every 2 years.
Early detection is key in preventing these horrific cancer stories that we're hearing.
Treasurer Russell says he will continue to keep an eye on this program to make sure it's working as it was intended. In Hartford, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.